Hi everyone, welcome back. Today's game is featuring two Grandmasters, right? Giga against Ilia. I can't pronounce their last name, so I'm not gonna bother. I'm not even gonna bother trying. So this is a game that was played in the World Rapid 2019. You see up here, and this game is all about timing. Timing is everything. Timing is everything. Whoops. All right. And the question to ask yourself is, when is it the right time to attack? All right. So this is the question that I'm going to be answering today, and you're going to find out how to do it as well. So let's start. E4, C5, knight F3, D6. So it was a Sicilian, knight F6, knight C3. So this position has been seen thousands of times, maybe probably even millions of times. I'm not really sure. And in this position, black went A6. Signaling that he's going to play the knight off. The knight off is a opening that many world champions used, namely I guess Kasparov, Bobby Fischer. So it definitely has a really big, really long history, really glamorous history. In this game, I think white went G3. Yep, and now E5, knight B3. All right, and here bishop knight BD7 is one line. Bishop G2, B5. All right. Now in this position, let's see. Who do you think is more ready to fight? Okay, he went castling, yep, and now bishop b7, yep. In this position, who is more ready to fight? Who do you think is stronger? Of course it's white, right? Because white has more pieces developed, number one. He has 4 pieces developed against 3 of black's. And also, white has castled his king. Meanwhile, the black king is still in the center. Alright. That means that in this position, the white forces are much more ready to fight, to go in a hand-to-hand combat. So the way to make use of this is to open up the position, right? When you are stronger, when your army is stronger, you tend to want to open up the position so that you can have a clash between the two armies. So how do you open up the position? You use something called a PB, pawn break. So in this position, white went A4, trying to break open the queen side, trying to keep the black pieces occupied before he has time to castle his king. Right, and here of course black tries to keep the position close. He went b4, and of course the natural move is knight d5. I mean, going backwards is just not in the spirit of the position. We are stronger, let's go and fight. So takes, and here black went a5. Right, maybe he's afraid of a5, but a5 is a pawn move. It's wasting time as well. I mean, he went a6 and then now a5, so he spent 2 moves to play this. It's a move that doesn't contribute to his development. It doesn't help to control the center. It doesn't even help the king to get to safety. Alright? So white thinks that, okay, I must try to break the position again. So where's the next pawn break? A pawn break is when you push a pawn and there's contact between pawns. So there are 2 that I see here, f4 and c3. But white decided to go on this side. So he played bishop d2. Right? He's using his bishop to target the pawns. And also he's looking at this a5 pawn, which is the move that black just played. And it's not easy to defend this guy. Right? You have 2 minor pieces attacking this guy, and the pawn at a5. And meanwhile, the pieces that are defending it are 2 major pieces. You generally don't want to let your major pieces do defending duties, right? Because it's like saying that I'm going to use my general or my lieutenant to protect a simple cook in the army. I mean, the guy who cooks your food, or a simple foot soldier. You don't want to give that job of defending your foot soldier or your cook to the major pieces, right? To your majors or generals. So here you went bishop e7, alright? He's preparing the castle. And now, of course, white says, you have a castle, let's break the position open again. And how does he do it? Again, he goes c3. So pawn takes, and now, of course, bishop takes. Because if you take the pawn, you basically block your bishop, right? So he took with the bishop and attacks the pawn. And here, black can castle, right? But I guess he was worried about queen d2. And you can pressure this pawn with 3 pieces, right? And the pawn on a5 is a goner. He's not long for this world anymore. So to avoid that, black played queen b6, alright? This not only stops queen d2, right? because you can just win the knight. But also it gives black the additional option of playing bishop d8 to add another defender to this sad little pawn. So in the game, however, queen b6 was played, and he went rook a3, right? White went rook a3 to defend the knight, and maybe queen d2 is a threat now, or maybe even knight d2, knight c4. I don't know. And here, black played knight c5, trying to trade off the pieces. And in this position, white's whole army is more or less fully ready. I mean, only the queen hasn't developed, but the most important factor is that this king is still in the center, and this pawn is under attack. Right? You see, there's a clash of the armies on the a5 pawn. So here, white has a tactic that wins. It basically just wins the game, or it makes the game a lot better for white. So you're gonna pause the video and try and find the tactic here. Right? So again, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready or not? Here I go. So the tactic is knight takes a5. Boom. Right? He whacks the a5 pawn off the board, and if rook takes, which is what was played, you have this fork. This pawn will attack both pieces here, and something like knight a4 doesn't work. Something like rook a4 doesn't work because you can simply just take, and I mean this check is just crushing. So what happened in the game was he went rook a8, and here a5, pushing the pawn while gaining a tempo and pushing it closer towards the queening square. Queen c7, takes. And here it's equal material. We have the same material, but it is white's turn, and his king hasn't castled, and we have a passed pawn. And here white went queen a4 check, saying to the king, you don't want a castle just for so many moves, now you won't have the chance. So king f8 is the only move, I guess. I mean, king d8 is also possible, but you're basically saying moving your king towards my queen, and my queen is loving it. So king f8, and in this position, let's take a while to like analyze and talk about it and discuss a bit. White is definitely in the driver's seat here, but by how much? I would say that he has a big advantage, maybe even winning, because he is much more active, number one. Number two, he has a passed pawn. Number three, this king is over here. So here, white improves the bishop b4, queen c8, and now he improves the rook c3. Here and now, of course, he doubles the rook, preparing to enter the black house, rook to the 7th rank. g6 was played. Why? I guess to bring the king out. Rook c7, bishop a6. And here, white went bishop d2, I think. Yes, he's looking at this square here. So the king also wouldn't feel so comfortable in this position as well. So he went king g7. Even with the king on g7, it's still quite uncomfortable because there's always a possibility of bishop h6 check in some cases. In this position, white decided to play rook d7, attacking the queen e8, and now he brings the other rook to the 7th rank. Now I think this is just completely winning. I'm pretty sure this is just winning. I mean, you have the better structure. I mean, you have the better pieces, you have the passed pawn, you have the better king, and I mean, just look at these rooks, right? They're all ready to kill the black king. In this position, he went rook f8, right? Rook f8 to defend the pawn, and you can't take the bishop yet because, well, if you do that, your queen at a4 wouldn't be so happy. It's a pin. So in this position, white went queen c6. Right, it's a natural move. He wants to take the bishop now, keeps the queen defended, and also attacks these two pieces, making bishop d8 really hard to play. Right, for example, bishop d8, you can simply just take the rook. Alright, I think even this works. But okay, I think taking the rook is just simple enough. Right, with the extra piece. So here he went bishop f6, and finally, after all white's trouble, he wins a measly pawn. But it's a really important pawn because it gives white another passed pawn. So here he went bishop b5, and now you look at this king. What did I mention just now about this diagonal? So here white went queen c1, just eyeing this little square here, preparing to maybe skewer. And of course this position is already lost, but black decided to fight on. So rook e6, this is the final blow of the game. It's another pin, and rook e6 traps the queen. I think Ilia can resign here in good conscience. Resign here, but maybe I think he was just too shocked with what was going on. queen c7, and it's already a lost position. Yeah, so in the game he went rook c8, queen here, bishop rook here, and now queen e3, and here Ilia resigned. So Giga won a really nice game. And like I said, the way he won was just by opening up the position because he realized that his pieces were stronger. So how did he realize his pieces were stronger? He just saw that he was more developed, number one. Number two, his opponent's king was always on e8 for a long time. In fact, he never even got the chance to castle. And because of that, he decides let's break with a4, then with c3. Right? As like I said in the start of the video, timing is everything. And this guy knew when to attack, when to break the position open. Right, so I hope you guys learned something in this video. I hope you enjoyed the commentary. And I'll see you guys in the next one. If you like this video, please subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. See you guys.